Our EHEDG Connects news update of today is coming to you from Italy, from the chair of the EHEDG regional section Italy, Giampaolo Betta, who owns his own consultancy firm and who is also the director of the EHEDG testing laboratory in Parma, la Società Italiana per l'Innovazione nell'Industria Alimentare. Nice to have you with us, Giampaolo. Can you introduce yourself to the audience?
I'm Giampaolo Betta. I am the chairman of EHEDG Italy. I'm a mechanical engineer with a PhD in food science and technology, and I'm working as a professional consultant in the field of hygienic design since about 15 years.
Thank you. Now, how important are EHEDG certificates in the adoption of hygienic design by the Italian food and food equipment industry?
At the laboratory side, we test only closed equipment. And in that sector, I would say that innovation is not as much because there are already many companies supplying hygienically designed components in that particular sectors. So yes, we receive various inquiries, and many times the equipment is already in compliance with the EHEDG requirements.
What about the open process control machinery? Why do we see more innovation in that field?
Because in that field there is a lack of availability of components in the market. So there are very smart companies trying to put in the market new components, new hygienically designed components in order to offer the first one, hygienically designed component in that particular field. So in that particular sector, there is a lot of innovation.
Mm-hmm.
So they are struggling and to be the first and the best.
A question about the background of your regional section. When was it established and how has it evolved over the course of the years?
Yeah, it was established in 2007. So yeah, it is not one of the oldest sections. At the beginning, we were just really a few members, few companies. Some companies were already EHEDG member before the foundation of the Italian section. So they were the main actors at those times to create this new section together with some colleagues of mine at the University of Parma. Since that time, the number of members increased continuously and is still increasing. So I think it's nowadays one of the biggest sections for EHEDG, and this is of course for the reason that the food manufacturing industry sector in Italy is very, very, very strong.
What are the specific challenges for your region?
Yeah, as I think everyone knows, the Italian food industry is has a very strong tradition, and so traditional recipes and traditional processes, they are very important in the Italian industry. But they are also used to have a lot of relationship and export with various countries. So they are used to adapt their processes to comply with the different regulations. So I would say they are quite traditional, but also flexible.
Okay, traditional and flexible. Now, you're a consultant yourself. How do you help your clients to find the right level of hygienic design for each application? That sweet spot that enables them to guarantee their food safety and still basically make a buck and not compromise on their productivity and profitability?
Of course, it's a very good question and difficult answer. When you have a very old and based on all the concepts planned, it's very difficult to make an improvement. You cannot just have a benefit just changing one single component and put one single certified component in your plant. So what should be really recommended is that when you make a new facility or a new line, or just put a new machine in your line, that machine should be absolutely hygienically designed. And I can see that certified equipment are highly recognized. So they know that if they select a certified equipment, EHEDG certified equipment, they will have less possibility of having problems. So, and this is very important. But unfortunately, the availability of the certified equipment is nowadays limited to certain types of equipment. So if you look for a complex and large machine, you will not find a certified machine. So you need to go deep into the design and the construction and judge yourself if this machine is good or not, or what can be improved. So it's quite a complex issue. Yeah.
Now, apart from the EHEDG certification offerings, the other two, guidelines and training and educations, how are they valued in your region?
I think that the best way to reach the companies is through certification from one side and through training. And both of them are based on guidelines. So first of all, we need to publish very high quality guidelines is, I think, our main challenge. And when we have very good guidelines, we can give high level training and we can offer relevant certification. And those tools are the best tools to reach the companies. Because as we have already said, certification is a very quick tool to show that you are doing something that is really in compliance with hygienic design criteria. So the clients, the customers can find you very easily. So it's very effective tool. And on the other side, training is also one of the best occasions possible to have a very good networking, because at the training, hygienic design training, you really find the people with the same problems that you are facing. And so you can really discuss about the practical stuffs and really you can have a benefit, not just from the trainers, but also from the attendees from other companies. So it's very, very, very good tool again.
And that brings us to the fourth product portfolio offering that is not often mentioned explicitly, but that is the networking. That's true. We don't have many events, of course, recently. How have you been able to maintain contact with your members during this Corona year?
Yeah, we are trying to get in contact with new companies. And I think that the challenge is to reach those companies that they never heard about hygienic design and EHEDG. So we are doing some videos to put on YouTube and just tell the basics about hygienic design and about EHEDG, just to, in a couple of minutes, make more people aware of what is available.
Giampaolo Betta, Chair EHEDG Regional Section Italy, thank you very much for this interview, and we all hope that you will be able to enjoy your great Italian food on one of your great Italian piazzas somewhere in the near future. Thank you very much, Giampaolo.
Yeah, my pleasure. You're welcome.